Hey everyone, I've got a book I'm going to read to you. It is called Dragon's Fat Cat. It is written by Dave Pilkey, and some of you may be familiar with some of his books. I believe he is the author of Captain Underpants and it seems like another series, maybe. Well, I'm not sure, but I know he is the author of Captain Underpants. So anyway, wanted to read you this. This book level is a 2.8, so it's a second, third grade, most of you probably. So I'm going to read Dragon's Fat Cat. One snowy day in January, Dragon heard a funny noise. Meow. That sounds like a cat, said Dragon. He opened his door and looked outside. Out in the yard, sitting in the snow, was a fat gray cat. Hello, little cat, said Dragon. Come inside and get warm. But the fat cat did not come inside. The fat cat just sat in the snow and said, meow. Later, Dragon heard another funny noise. Meow. There's that cat again, said Dragon. Won't you please come inside and get warm? Dragon asked. But the fat cat did not come inside. The fat cat just sat in the snow and said, meow. The day passed, and Dragon did not hear any more funny noises. When Dragon looked outside, he did not see the fat cat, and all he could see was a blanket of snow with a fat lump in the middle. Oh no, said Dragon, something is not right. Dragon went outside and scooped away at the snow. He scooped and scooped and scooped until he found the cat. What do you guys think is going to happen next? Yes, he took the cat inside. You are coming with me, said Dragon, and he took the cold cat inside. So we're going to do chapter 2, Life with Cat. After a few hours by the fire, the fat cat was warm, dry, and very cozy. The fat cat sat in the dragon's lap and purred and purred. It is too cold for you to go back outside, said Dragon. You'll have to stay here with me. The fat cat did not seem to mind. And if you're going to stay with me, I will have to give you a name. Dragon tried to think of a name for the cat. Can you think of a name for the cat? What would you name your cat? I have a cat. Her name is Robin. I will call you Cat, said Dragon. Cat was a very good name for a cat. If you're going to live at my house, said Dragon, you will need a bed to sleep in. So Dragon took a big brown basket and filled it with soft blankets, and he wrote Cat's name on the side. See, he wrote Cat on there. Dragon put Cat's bed down on the floor next to his own bed. How do you like your new bed? Dragon asked. But Cat was already fast asleep. Oh, she likes his bed. And soon so was Dragon. So they just traded beds. Chapter 3, Problems. What do you think the problem might be? Let's read on and see if you're right. Dragon liked living with Cat, and Cat liked living with Dragon. But Dragon did not know how to take care of Cat. And he did not know how to train Cat, and that was a problem. He's got a sign that says roll over. Do you think the cat can read that sign? Dragon did not know what to feed Cat, and that was a big problem. Oh no, he's giving Cat ice cream. Ooh, with ketchup on top. Ooh. And Dragon did not know what to do about the yellow puddles Cat made on the floor, and that was a smelly problem. Oh no, that would be a problem. Dragon tried to teach Cat to use the toilet, but Cat did not understand. Uh-oh. One day, the male mouse stopped by. "Phew," said the male mouse. "Your house stinks." "I know," said Dragon. "My cat has a smelly problem." "What you need is..." What does he need? What do you think he needs? Yep, he needs a litter box. "You need a litter box," said Male Mouse. "A litter box will make the smelly problem go away." "A litter box," said Dragon. "That's a good idea." So Dragon and Cat walked to the highway and picked up all the litter they could find. Now, do you think that's the kind of litter box he was talking about? I don't think so. Dragon put the litter into a box. Oh, silly Dragon. And he placed the box in the house. Now Dragon's house really smelled bad. Dragon did not know what to do. "We need to go to the pet store," he told Cat. So Dragon and Cat got into the car and drove to the pet store. Have you ever seen a dragon drive a car? This is a neat story. "I need to buy some stuff, some cat stuff," said Dragon. "What's your cat's name?" asked the sales pig. "Cat," said Dragon. "Oh, that's a good name for a cat," said the pig. "I thought of it myself," said Dragon. See, there we are talking to the sales pig. The kind old pig showed Dragon how to take care of a cat. She showed Dragon what to feed his cat. She even showed Dragon how to get rid of the smelly problem. See, she gave him some cat food and some litter for the litter box, the right kind of litter. Yeah, not trash. Dragon bought a lot of things for Cat. He left the pet store with everything he needed. Except for one thing. What do you think he forgot? He left Cat. Oops, sorry. Let me see here if we can get that better. He left the cat. Looky there. Silly Dragon. Chapter 4 is left behind. When Dragon came home, he got his house ready for Cat. He put out the dishes. I'm trying to fix where you can see. He put out the dishes of food and water. He filled a box up with kitty litter. And he scattered cat toys all over the floor. All the while, Dragon had a funny feeling. "I feel like I've forgotten something," he said. He still hasn't realized what's missing. Suddenly, Dragon remembered what he forgot. "Cat!" he shouted. "I left you behind." Dragon found his flashlight and went outside to look for Cat. "Cat! Cat!" he called, but Cat was nowhere to be found. Dragon looked and looked all through the night, but he couldn't find Cat. Dragon sat down on an old crate and began to cry. He had lost his cat. Oh, poor Dragon. What do you think happens? I bet you're right. Suddenly, Dragon heard a funny noise. Meow. Dragon looked around and around, but he couldn't see Cat anywhere. Finally, Dragon looked down into the old crate, and there was Cat. But Cat was not alone. What do you think Cat had? She was a fat cat, remember? Deep inside the crate, snuggling close to Cat, were 5 little kittens. "You had babies," said Dragon. "Oh, you're a good cat." Dragon picked up the old crate and brought it back to his warm house. Remember I told you I have a cat named Robin? Well, Robin had 4 babies a couple of weeks ago, so I know how Dragon feels. Chapter 5, Home Again. Later that night, Dragon made up good names for all the kittens. He then made 5 small beds, and wrote each kitten's name on the side. Dragon put the kittens' beds on the floor next to his own bed. "How do you like your new beds?" he asked. But the kittens were already fast asleep. What do you think he named the kittens? Yep, he did. He named each one of them Kitty. See, on their little beds, it says Kitty on all 5. And where do you think they fell asleep? You're right, in his bed. Poor Dragon. And soon, so was Dragon. So he just slept on their beds. So, I told you that Dave Pilkey was the creator of Captain Underpants series. And I knew he wrote another series, but I couldn't remember what it was. But I see now about the author. So I'm going to tell you about the author. And we know what the author is, right? The author writes the book, exactly. So he is the creator of the best-selling Dogman and Captain Underpants series. He has written and illustrated. So what is an illustration? Yes, a drawing. And many other books for young readers. He has done The Paperboy, Dog Breath, and Halloweener. He lives in the Pacific Northwest with his wife. So he's also put in the book a page on how to draw a dragon. So this is pretty neat. So I'm going to try to get the pages where you can see. But it says to start, draw an arch and a backward letter C that should connect. So I'm going to hold this up. Maybe you can see, let me see here, like this. Hopefully you can get all of the page on there. And then this one. Hopefully you can see that. So there was the first steps. Did it all show? Yes. Okay. I'm going to hold it for a second. And you can always pause the video or rewind. So, or go back and start it over and watch it again if you need to see how to draw a dragon. So, I thought that was pretty neat. He even showed you how to draw a dragon. So, what is your story? I told you that I have a cat. Her name is Robin. She's a black cat. And Robin on May 2nd, had 4 baby kittens. They're black, and one of them is, or 3 of them are black and gray striped, and one of them is solid black like she is. So, I want you to try to make your story like Dave did. You can use some watercolors, or crayons, or markers, or color pencils, or whatever you have. And, try to make your own little dragon book, or a cat book, or a dog book, or whatever. But just kind of write your own little story and draw some pictures. It's pretty neat. And if you would like to share it with me, I would love to see what you have. I will see you later.